I hate paying tax, and I bet you do too. But have you heard of Pi Status? Well, this is not financial advice. This is a bloody good yarn on portfolio investment entities. What is it? Well, firstly, I'm not a tax specialist. I'm not an accountant. I'm here just giving you a bloody good yarn on Pi Status. So it's understanding what it is and how it can work for you. Now, when it comes to paying tax, and especially when you're investing, when you invest for the long term, there's no capital gains tax in New Zealand currently at the time of watching this, hopefully. So if that stays in power, when you do long-term properties, when you buy businesses for long-term, those shares, those properties, they potentially aren't taxed if you aren't in the game of trading them. But when you're making monthly income like we pay out, you want it to be paid in the most tax efficient way. So when you have an entity like ours that are funds approved under IRD to be portfolio investment entities, we invest in a whole lot of things, and we have such good tax efficiency at pulling out the data from those investments that we're able, through our great software, Caruso, make sure that we can apply the ID to get a lower tax rate for you. So the maximum across all our investors would be 28% in those Pi funds. How good is that? Now, if you happen to pay less than 28%, then you might be on the 10.5 or the 17.5 prescribed investor rate. So that's personal to you. So that's the only part that's personal. So you could be on one of those three rates up to a maximum of 28%. Doesn't matter whether you are an individual family trust that has a different rule. That's usually up to 20%, 8% anyway. And then there's the company's tax as well, which is up to 28% as well. Crazy and interesting stuff, but efficiencies matter when it comes to your tax, because a lot of people out there are searching for a really great return, and we try to go over and above when it comes to returns. But more importantly, for the long term, the tax you pay also has to be efficient, because you could have a slightly lower return and be the most tax efficient, or you could be like us, trying to give you maximum return but also be tax efficient. Now, it's important for you to understand, do check in with your accountant, see if a Pi Status type investment is good for you, because whether it's a capital gains element that we offer, which should be tax free, or the income paid out monthly, which should be at a Pi Status, see if our model or a Pi Status model is right for you. Have a great day, and hopefully I'll talk to you soon.